Hi, how's it going, everybody? My name is Percival, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. In Scuffed Gaming in general, I'm going to be playing probably the Tainted Keeper. It turns out they did fix the Cracked Crown achievement, so now you can get Cracked Crown, which I did get, actually, through a daily challenge. So yeah, let's get stuck into this. Everybody knows I love the Tainted Keeper. Tainted Keeper's a lot of fun. Um, yeah, so we're just one achievement and a couple of pickups away from having Dead God, which is a huge achievement for me. Anyone who knows, I'm a huge fan of Binding of Isaac in general, and so getting Dead God would be like a huge testament to, I suppose, my skill at this game, but also my dedication to the game. Would be, I think, a fair assessment. I mean, I've spent a lot of time playing the Binding of Isaac. You know, and I would consider myself to be pretty decent at the game. You know, obviously nowhere close to one of the best players of the game, not anywhere close to being a caster or a commentator or anything like that, but I mean, to be fair, right, I have gotten a lot of almost all of the unlocks. I'm gonna leave that penny down actually for now. And so I think in a lot of ways it would be kind of a disservice to myself to not say at least, hey, you know, I put in a lot of time in this game and I think I'm pretty good at it. This room is horrible, by the way. I don't like this room at all. Of course the fire would block my volley. This enemy has a death rattle, so we're going to try to avoid it. Do we skip our item room? I want to apologize for the number of times that I clear my throat also. We'll just pick this up, actually. I do suffer still from GERD. I've suffered from GERD for a very long time. And not to go into too much detail, but basically, it's kind of like a light form of acid reflux. It's light for me because it's not really like a debilitating thing. But it does exist and it is there. Pay to win is going to, I want to say, put a reroll machine inside of everywhere, I think, or item rooms rather. I'll tab and I'll look at it right now. Just want to make sure I have that right. Speaking of being bad at games, we almost got killed there. They did increase the iframes during this last Repentance patch, so yeah. So that's good. You can still be double tapped, and it's still kind of a frustrating thing when that happens, but it doesn't happen nearly as often, which is great. We found it. We found the boss room, folks. If you ever wanted to get good at dodging as a character and bobbing and weaving, the Tainted Keeper is your guy, because you have to play close enough to the enemies, but also, I'm gonna look this up really quick. But also you have to dodge still all the bullets and all the everything. Yeah, restock machines will show up in treasure rooms now. We'll check our store. With any luck, there'll be some good items here in the store. These are kind of medium. We have 37 cents, we might as well buy Distant Admiration. With how close we are to enemies, actually I am a fan of the leech. I believe the leech can still regenerate our HP for us. The reason why there's not a restock machine in this item room is because, well, it spawned before we picked up Pay to Win. But we will stay with Pay to Win. Just had the reason why I'm clearing my throat a lot actually right now also is because I had a breakfast burrito from a local spot. By golly, you know, we got some pretty good breakfast burritos, I'm not gonna lie. Big fan of breakfast burritos that have, like, and this probably contributes to the GERD, but like a little bit of spicy aioli, talking, you know, fresh tater tots inside instead of just breakfast potatoes, which I'm a big fan of breakfast potatoes as much as the next guy, but my lord. Scrambled eggs, bacon. If you're a big fan of breakfast burritos, man, you know, Instantly friends. Instantly. Come on, Leech, get in there, man. You know, sleeping on the job. We ask you to be part of the team. And slacking off. Slacking off. We don't need to buy this. We're just gonna go pick up whatever money we left on the floor now. And not a bad start. We could obviously use some speed, some tears, some damage, everything really. We could still use it. But such is the nature with any run. Now we're not going to go by experimental treatment because the last thing we need is for our speed to get tanked or our damage to go down. There's lots of ways experimental treatment can mess us up. People have to remember that experimental treatment is usually like 2 stats up and 1 stat down, but the stat ups that we get could be like... I hate these flies, by the way. Ooh. Could be like, oh, we increased your shot speed and your range, but we took away damage. Like, alright, well, I guess thanks. Get him, Leech, get him! Alright. Great job, Leech. We're gonna wait on that item room, simply because, remember it's to the left of our starting room, simply because devil deals are usually they can be pretty expensive, and so if we don't have a lot of money, then why would we waste our money, basically. Now I do want to bomb, and these dono machines don't work for what we need. Take that. That. Now, Swallowed Penny is still something that is just top tier for this character. So if we could find Swallowed Penny, it behooves us to take it. Obviously, the Tainted Keeper, right, has coins for health, and so the Swallowed Penny gives us a chance to just like blurt out a penny every time we get hit, giving us near close to infinite life. Very cool. Surprised we didn't get hit in that room. Yeah, bully these corn flies a little bit. Get them out of here. We don't need them. It does help a little bit in these early floors to know how many shots that these enemies can take. For example, these Diglets can usually take 3 hits with base damage, which we do have. And so we can move confidently knowing that 1 volley will kill them. 2 diamonds? Ooh, the Joker. I can hold on to this. Got a lot of money. So we can check out the store. Why not? The belt is good. Good, you know. And we should buy the wooden nickel. Because, again, it's all the same concept, which is if we could walk into a room and give ourselves an extra piece of health, then we should. Belt's going to allow us to zip around the room and more or less pick up any coins that we would be missing otherwise. Got scared, actually. The leech scared me. I'm gonna have to be vigilant about using this wooden nickel every room that we're in. We do not want that. That is a cursed penny, which will teleport us every time we pick up a coin. And it's my arch nemesis. It's Fruity Plum, Baby Plum, Dead Plum. Okay. Check out this devil deal. Take Incubus. We don't need the other one. I don't even remember the name of that familiar. Sister something bullshit. Caca. Let's go check out our item room. And we could check the dice room also, but I mean, why would we do that? I don't really remember where the store is. Mini Mush. I'm really hoping for some damage. Nope. Mystery Sack. I mean, some pickups are nice, right? But 2 of 3 for Beelzebub and blocking shots. Yeah. I have a feeling that pretty soon the machine is going to break, and then we're going to be wishing we took whatever better item. You know, not that Big Fan is incredible, because Big Fan is not incredible. Chris Lost is going to turn me around. I don't know which way the store is. There it is. Yeah. I mean, we could bond the Keeper in the dono machine, but why? You know? Why would we do that? Incubus is going to be a familiar that deals, I want to say, 70 or 80% of our damage, if not our damage in full, which is, you know, rather good. It's going to let us play really aggressively in the face of enemies. And welcome to XL Floor, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we can almost be certain that whatever we're fighting is going to be killed. Yes. And I can't remember if this gives us another HP. Oh, it does. Right, well then sorry I paid to win. We're gonna stick with the extra HP. Now we have to remember that just because we're good at the game doesn't necessarily mean that we could just... Well, we've already almost died twice in this run. Especially against these jerks. Cheaters, they tend to just fire whenever they feel like it, without a cooldown associated with them. Thank goodness we have the speed to brawl with these Globins. A little bit more damage would go a long way, so that's what we're kind of hoping for. So now we have 3 HP because of whatever that item is called, a trinket, mom's lipstick, mom's mouth, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called. Damn it. That is a sticky nickel. Might need our keys, so we won't do that. Yes! Yoink! There's a pink champion. You know, not to worry, we did get our hands on this golden penny, which we are going to essentially farm for extra money to pay for one of our deals down the line. This is a good one. This one seems like it was about 10 cents, this one. Am I blind? I'm blind. More than that, possibly. Give me that. A lot of money. A lot of money. Check this item room number 1. This could be cluster bombs. Yeah, right. As if we would be so bold as to take cluster bombs. Yeah, that's, yeah. We don't need it, game. We're in the market for damage, and we're gonna need it soon, because remember, this is XL floor, so after the caves, we're in the depths. Depths enemies, if you can't kill them fast enough, they do go hard after you and kill you. They have more HP than Caves enemies. Thank you, big fan, protecting us there. I got bricked off. So some people may be asking themselves why we're not using the Joker card right now, and the reason why is because Deadeye. And the reason why is because this is a 33% chance Davil deal, and if we miss it, we could just Joker card and force the issue, or take both of these. You know, and obviously we don't want to have to use it if we don't have to. Yeah, that makes sense. We don't want to have to use it if we don't have to. Leech is kind of confusing me because I'm not sure like which one is actually the enemies or if it's the Leech going after them. It's not your fault, Leech, just because I'm dumb. Deadeye is going to increase our damage if we don't miss shots, but because we have quad shot, we're technically missing a lot of shots. Does that make sense? Like, we're technically missing volleys of shots. Found everything that we need to find on this floor, with the exception to if there's any special floors, which we can always go back and check. It's gonna be Fistula, the first boss. Alright. Despite the number of hits that we've taken on this run, I am confident in this run already. Simply because we have regen and an extra heart, which is pretty uncommon for the Keeper, for the Tainted Keeper to have 3 hearts. I mean, Keeper's strong with 2 hearts, but 3 hearts is like crazy, crazy world. Spooky town. That doesn't do anything for us, so we won't take it. Excuse me, madam. Okay. And we'll just go back through. Grab some money. Sulfuric acid, more damage? Can't remember if we picked up this item or not. No. Yes. We are Beelzebub, so now we have flying. Navi is going to show us the location of the secret room, if there is a secret room, adjacent to where we are. So far, no dice. Beyond giving us a damage up, sulfuric acid is also going to be able to destroy objects in the room, such as all these mushrooms and such. Which is good, because we have so many shots flying that we are more than likely going to be able to break whatever we desire. Yeah, it's very funny. This guy's out of position. Take him out. Very cool. Oh, that's right. Because we're Beelzebub, we're charming fly enemies. They're no longer enemies of ours. We're just waiting for Navi to show us where these secret rooms are. You know, again, I could miss it, because I'm a pretty blind person. Hopefully not so blind that I can forget. Navi showing us where the secret rooms are, I need to know. Some pretty incredible items in the secret room. If it exists, I guess. she going down here to the bottom? No. Nope, 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 nope. Good job. Here, okay. What do we got? The spin down die. Spin down die. There's times like this where I wish I had an external information mod, because spin down die would be really powerful if we knew what we were spinning down into, and so it creates like an alt tab situation where we have to alt tab every time we use it. So I'm gonna break everyone's heart by refusing to take spin down die, which again, I'm sorry everybody, but until I download the external information mod, it's gonna take forever. Like I have to keep checking to see, oh well, what does it spin down to? And I understand that there's Reddit cheat sheets for this purpose, but like, do I really want to do that? Not really. Oh, I almost bought that on accident. And I just realized I forgot to use the Joker card, even though I just got done saying why we should. Oh well, you know. More egregious mistakes have been made. The sun. Let's go back and get that Joker card. I promise we'll use it. I promise we'll use it. I understand that it's frustrating because I just said the reason why is if we miss a devil deal 33%. We still have plenty of chances to miss a devil deal 33%. At least 2. Thank you, Navi. If we can get an item pedestal here in this room, then that would be ideal, because then we could re-roll whatever item is in here. The secret room is some pretty crazy. Okay, some pretty crazy items in it. Go check out our store. Navi's trying to tell us to listen. Thank you, Navi. Ultra secret room contains nothing. What do we got? Piercing shots. Chocolate milk. Piercing shots. Chocolate milk. And we could take alabaster box, but again, we cannot pick up soul hearts because we are not a regular character. Here you go. You could have 2 cents. You could have a couple cents. You know what? You can have a few more. Take that. Buy yourself something nice, you know? There's a nickel. We're able to fire manually now thanks to chocolate milk, which with quad shot is extremely good. We can walk into a room and fire 1 volley immediately. Pretty powerful volley. And we will start exercising our right to just blow up rooms. Flying. It's a powerful run. Like, don't let our damage fool you. We're shooting a lot of bullets. With the ability to one-tap a lot of enemies. So I am rapidly pressing these buttons to make that happen. It's a judgment. It's a judgment that we will not play. A little bit more damage would be even better. Let's go fight the boss. It's gonna be Gish. Obviously we got our deal. It's gonna be the Razor, which we do not want. We do not need a microphone. I don't know why I put this guy here. I do not need a microphone. All right then. Sir, excuse me. Thank you. So is there any specific reason why we're playing the Tainted Keeper? Yes, because one of our last achievements is to be able to pay out battery beggars 5 times. And I haven't the slightest clue how many times we've done it already on this file. But that's one of the last achievements that we need. And obviously one of the best ways to have a lot of money available to you is to play this character. I don't believe Alabaster Box is fillable for us. I really don't think it is. It's a shame because if it was, we could take that to the secret room and then re-roll whatever's in the secret room. And we did get our deal on this floor, so we'll just move on down to Depths 2. This is a giant Depths 1, by the way. It's like, what, 20 rooms? Last time I said 20 rooms, we're like, oh, it's actually like 30. 28, 26. I wasn't trying to be exact, okay? I was just trying to say it was a lot of rooms. That's the secret room, everyone. This is not a battery beggar, so we were ignoring him. We have so much money at this point, we could really afford to buy almost anything in the store and the shop, which is quite often what happens on this character. Can you see how difficult it is to punch this enemy? Like, please, please folks. You know, reduce the amount of ridiculousness on this enemy. Super Pride, eh? He drops 9 lives, which I want to say, and I'm going to look this up actually, because I can't take that if it's going to kill us. It's Dead Cat, actually. I keep looking up the wrong... I keep looking up 9 lives. It gives us 9 lives. 1 red heart container, but could be said. Taking Dead Cat as a keeper or Tainted Keeper will reduce the total number of coin hearts to 1. We die upon taking any damage. Yeah, see, that's not the play, folks. People might be excited to see Dead Cat, but that's not the play. You don't want to drop your HP to 1 because now all of a sudden the extra HP containers you had. This is not the Lost. I fat fingered it. Staying true to my promises, we did use it. Do we want to use them again? Alright, host hat. We'll happily take host hat. Host hat, for those of you that don't know, is going to give us explosion immunity, which works against the Mom Stomp. So, would I pay $30 for 30 whole dollars for host hat? Yeah, actually I would. Host hat can absolutely save your life against the late game bosses that deal explosion damage, including, you know, Satan himself, which is our most common endgame boss that we fight. That is triple shot, or Mom's Eye was the back of the head. Actually, it's not triple shot. So we'll buy the habit, because whenever we get hit, it will refill our our wooden nickel. A point of luck. Maybe do a little bit more donation. There we go. Nice healthy donation. We already found the secret room, which means there's only the ultra secret room left on this floor. I'd like to pick up at least one of these pens game. Baby Bender, no thank you. Having the extra HP has been invaluable. Let's blow all these up. Another Emperor card. Don't need the Emperor card. Not really, anyway. I mean... Is that Ghost Baby? Unfortunately for us, more often than not, a charge beggar will not show up in the womb. So actually what I'm going to do is probably... Yeah, we'll just go the normal way this time. I was thinking about fighting Beast, but you know what? It's really fine. We don't have to go for Beast every single time that we play the Tainted Keeper. Take the negative. We've been in our deal already. Which is unfortunate because it was a 33%. And the Joker card was utterly useless to us, and it is my fault, and I take full responsibility for my actions. Let's go straight to the boss. We lost Host Hat because it was part of Lemageddon. Really big shame that we didn't get a Tears Up during the course of this run. Maybe now? Nope. Guppy's Tail and Monster Manual. I mean, I guess we'll take Guppy's Tail. I guess we will. There's another boss over here. It's gonna be Mr. Bread. Or like Mr. Dead, am I right? Mr. Soot! You can really just machine gun Mr. Fred. Chocolate milk. It's a sty, we'll take it. We'll just go on down. As a whippy boy, he smacked us. Smacked us in the face! We have so many HP redundancies that we almost don't mind if we get hit. Which is definitely a feels-good situation for a character like the Keeper. And you can already see how powerful the Beelzebub transformation is. We have so many attack flies that... they can just kind of kill all the enemies for us. And that Brimstone Beam doesn't hurt us because it is an allied Brimstone Beam. Thank you, Navi. Yeah, thanks so much. Take some free money, some free muns. Got a couple more Brimstone Flies, allied Brimstone Flies at that. Loki's gonna get killed by our brimstone fly. And here we are, in the Satan fight. Remember, we got an additional damage up from Sty in the negative, so now our damage is really something to behold. It's kind of funny to know that we're so powerful, and yet we have, in the past, taken fewer hits from Satan. Just proving how much additional attention it takes to play with something like chocolate milk, where you have to fire for yourself. But excuses, we should be doing better. We should be playing this a little bit sharper, no doubt. Necronomicon, Damocles. That's Judas' Shadow. We'll use Damocles. Why not? Why not, guys? I mean, if we get hit, we get hit. Clicker. We could click ourselves off of another one of these jerks. This enemy is really, really annoying. I swear, it has boss armor. It's like fighting the cage, but in a regular room. The High Priestess, we don't need it. They actually took an HP away from us? That's mean. Button mashing world champion, let's go. Pop. Now we shoot eyeball tears that stay in the air for an extended period of time. That's good, right? Sure is, friend. Look at that. Because of Deadeye, they stay in the air forever. I have no idea what hit us. I can't see anything that's happening right now. But we did get hit, which means Damocles at some point will fall, although it's pretty unlikely that it will fall immediately. There is a chance that it will fall immediately. Does that worry me? Not really, because we have Judas' Shadow. It's very difficult to see our own shots at this point, but in all honesty, it doesn't really matter. I mean, even if we die, even if we were to bite the dust right now, like if Damocles were to fall and kill us, we would come back as Judas's Shadow, or Dark Judas, and then we would have all of our stats still. The only difference is obviously we don't have the perpetual HP, or not perpetual HP, but we don't have the perpetual the perpetual ability to heal ourselves anymore because we're no longer the Tainted Keeper. But the chance is very remote that we'll die before we get to kill the lamb. I don't really have like a good strategy for fighting the lamb, to be perfectly honest. having good dodges, doing good fundamentals can stop you from dying against Lamp. Against anything short of his bum rush attack, if you will, his head rush where he just charges you and then you're gonna get hit by that attack. Um, Fortunately for most players, by the time they fight the Lamb, they have a lot of game-ending items. We had, a lot of good items by the end of it. I wouldn't say that run was like ridiculously powerful. Deadeye made it feel like it was ridiculously powerful, but it was fine. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. And I will catch you later. So long, everybody.